Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today here. My name is Tijana and today I have another 10 minutes practice prepared for you, but this time it is all about a gentle stretch. So stretches are important, they re-energize and regenerate our muscles and tissues. So therefore today we will be focusing on that. Let's start. Please take a nice and comfortable stand for yourself with the legs a little bit wider open and the toes pointing outwards. And we're going to start rolling very gently and simply from the top of the head over your hips to the front and down towards the mat. Once you reach your maximum or you reach the ground, you can also feel free to bend the knees. Keep on breathing here. Try to rest your torso over your legs, maybe your thighs and your stomach touch. And if not, that is also fine. It's just about paying attention how far my body goes and what is the sensation that I have. And then slowly press with your fingertips into the floor so you can stretch the knees. Bring the feet into a parallel position. And then let's reach forward with our arms. My weight is slightly to the front of my feet. And I try to very gently rest on top of my fingertips, but I feel a very nice stretch in the back and in the back of my legs. Keep on breathing here. Now let's walk the hands back towards our feet. And maybe just relax your torso between the legs, grabbing hold of your elbows. This time we try to keep the knees straight and the feet parallel. Relax the head and the neck. You can say no and yes with it just to check in with yourself how relaxed you are. Nice deep breaths. Then let go of your arms and try to bring your feet a little bit closer together. So you can walk the hands forward to the top of the mat and your feet back to the back side of the mat, coming into a down dog. If you feel like pedaling your feet here, introducing a little stretch and a movement gently, go for it. Connect with your breath as you do that. And if you feel that it's maybe better for you to stay in the position and just connect to your breath and focus on your breathing, then that is just as much welcome. In any case, whichever version you choose to stay with, try to send your heels down towards the mat, reaching towards the straight back. So in case that your back is curved and you feel like you can't really stretch them, then you lift the heels slightly off the ground and bend the knees so you can create this nice length in your back. Then let's bring the knees down towards the ground. Finding the tabletop and just stay here for a moment. Maybe close your eyes and try to feel your spine. Try to imagine your spine going from the crown of your head, from the top of the head, through the back of the head and your neck, thoracic spine or upper back, down towards the lumbar spine, lower back, all the way to your tailbone. And then imagine a line reaching out straight in the space. Nice. It's just helping you visualize your straight back so that there are no curves or any arches and any kind of posture that may harm your body and your muscles and your alignment. Sometimes these visualization exercises help us reach the right alignment. So from here, let's open our knees a little bit wider apart than our hips. Maybe the toes come together. And we try and drop our chest down towards the mat. Connecting to the breath. Opening the body. And then let's walk from this puppy pose. Let's walk ourselves back into a child's pose. Relaxing the back and the head and relaxing the arms as much as you can. Let's stay here for one more breath. Try to really let go. Then with the next inhale, let's bring ourselves back up into an all-four position once more. And this time we are going to bring our right leg to the front between our hands. Finding that nice position. Dropping the hips down. Left knee is on the floor. I'm really trying to sink with my hips down towards the mat. Then let's place the left hand on the mat and the right on the right knee. And push the knee away with your right arm, flexing the front foot and coming around the corner in a slight twist, looking over the right shoulder. One more breath. Then come back into the center and keep on circling the right arm back behind you. Bend the left knee so you can try and find a nice grip of the right arm and the left foot, and try to sink deeper with the hips. Or if you say, this is how far I can go, but I can try and maybe bring my foot closer to my gluteus and I feel it in my quadriceps, so in the front of my leg. If you decide to go a little bit deeper with the hips, maybe the foot does not come as close to your glutes, but the hips are sinking lower and you feel it more in the quadricep and in the hip flexor, so the front side of your hip. Then let's bring the right arm back to the front and maybe try and lower with your elbows to the ground. If you feel you need more space, you can walk the right foot a little bit to the outer edge of your mat, so you have a bit more room between your leg, your hips, and your torso for the elbows to drop down. Then come back up on your hands. Frame the right foot. And then bring it back so you can switch sides and bring the left one to the front. Again, finding that right hand on the floor. Left hand goes on the left knee. Flex the left foot and push the knee away from your body. Coming into a twist. Keep on breathing, looking over the left shoulder. Very nice. Deep stretch. Now let's come back into the center. Stay as you are. Just keep on circling the left arm to the back. Bend your right knee. And this time try and find the connection between the left hand and the right knee. You can stay here with a little bit higher with your hips and then try and pull the knee towards the glute. That's option one. Option two is that maybe my foot is a little bit further away, but my hips sink lower and then I try and bring my foot closer to my gluteus. And here I feel it in the front of the hip and in my quadricep. Or combine the two. So maybe you can send your hips down and bring your foot to your gluteus. Then let go. Come back into the center. If necessary, walk your foot a little bit to the outer edge of the mat so you can find a nice room for your elbows to drop down. Keep on breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice, then coming back up, framing the front foot. So you can bring it back and then cross your legs so you can find a nice seated position. I will adjust. You can have your left leg in front if you want. Hands are on the side of the body. I bring the right arm up with an inhale and then I exhale, walk the left hand away and try to open my right side of the body. We just close up with a little bit of a side body stretch. One more inhale. With the next inhale, come into the center, find the middle, exhaling. Inhale, left arm up, and then with an exhale, walk your right hand to the short edge of the mat, coming into a side bend, into a side stretch. Open your chest up towards the ceiling. Don't let your left shoulder close down to the ground. Open up. One more breath. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale and come into the center. Find your middle and exhale. Feel free to close your eyes. Let's place the hands in front of the heart. Inhale deeply together. And exhale. Now let's connect our heart with our mind and our mind with our heart. Try to carry this thought with you throughout the day and try to stay connected to your body. Namaste. Thanks a lot for joining me in this little stretch, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care.